Imagine standing in the dense African savanna, completely isolated, and coming face to face with a shadow that moves at an impossible speed. This is the Black Mamba, the fastest land snake on Earth, capable of slithering at speeds of up to 12 miles per hour. It does not rattle, it does not hiss as a warning, and it does not back down when threatened. When this predator decides to strike, it strikes multiple times in a matter of seconds, biting high up on the human body, often aiming for the chest or the face. It injects a massive dose of a lethal cocktail composed of potent neurotoxins and cardiotoxins. In the wild, this attack is known as the kiss of death. A single bite delivers enough chemical weapon to kill 10 adult men simultaneously, and without immediate anti-venom intervention, the mortality rate is a definitive 100%. In the first 10 minutes after the fangs pierce your skin, the danger remains completely invisible to the naked eye. You might only feel a slight burning sensation at the puncture site, accompanied by a strange, bitter metallic taste on your tongue. But deep inside your cardiovascular system, the neurotoxins are already launching a coordinated and devastating assault on your peripheral nervous system. The venom specifically targets the chemical receptors that connect your brain to your muscular framework, systematically cutting the communication lines. It mimics the body's own neurotransmitters, binding to the receptors and locking them in an inactive state, meaning your brain is sending the signal to move, but the muscles can no longer hear the command. By the 30-minute mark, the hidden chemical war escalates into absolute physical terror. The local symptoms turn systemic as the toxins spread through the lymphatic system. Your eyelids begin to droop uncontrollably, a condition known as ptosis, while your vision blurs into a chaotic smear of shapes. A profound and terrifying muscle weakness spreads rapidly through your face, jaw, and limbs. Your body completely loses the ability to swallow or clear its own saliva, causing a distressing accumulation of fluid and conspicuous frothing at the mouth. You remain fully conscious, intellectually aware, and awake, but you are slowly becoming a prisoner inside your own skin as the paralysis takes over every voluntary muscle movement. As the clock ticks toward 45 minutes, the systemic neurotoxicity enters a critical stage. The venom begins to attack the cardiotoxic pathways, causing your blood pressure to drop drastically and your heart rate to spike dangerously as your cardiovascular system scrambles to stay alive. The patient experiences severe abdominal pain, nausea, and intense cold sweats as the internal organs begin to suffer from a severe lack of oxygenated blood. Neurological confusion begins to set in, yet the terrifying aspect remains that the victim is still aware of their inability to speak, move, or signal for help to anyone around them. In less than 1 hour, the venom reaches the final, fatal stage of its design. The neurotoxins completely paralyze the intercostal muscles situated between your ribs and shut down your diaphragm, which are the primary engines responsible for keeping you breathing. Your lungs collapse and stop moving entirely. Unable to draw oxygen or expel carbon dioxide, you enter complete respiratory failure. Your brain is slowly starved of oxygen, while you remain mentally aware until the very last second, experiencing the horrific sensation of suffocating from the inside out while completely paralyzed. This is the brutal, efficient, and undisputed power of the Black Mamba, a predator that leaves absolutely no room for error.